まあ暇やったら。
では、お疲れ様でした。
は
多分寝落ちしながら見るわ。
いはい。
じゃあ、ありがとうございました。お
お疲
疲れ様です。
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y la baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, va en PR.
A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's T-Mobile Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Randy Arozarena, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position. One batter into the game.
全部英語やん。
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And he takes strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
ユウさんはどっちなん？守備側。
To hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
ピッチャー大谷翔平。
And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these.
名前は聞いたことあるけど、有名なん？
知らんか。日本人で初めて160キロ以上投げるピッチャー。
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep.
うわ、ホームラン打たれた。
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Fouled off.
Margot.
俺はそれよりこのリアルさに驚いてるからな。
Skied into very shallow right. Rojas is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at T-Mobile Park, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Into the box, Justin Upton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the left fielder, Justin.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
Now at the plate here is Phil Gosselin.
Gosselin.
First pitch of the AB now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
ルールは知ってるけど、選手とかは全然ちらへんわ。
0-2 now.
まあメジャーやでな。
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
2 down, no one on base. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First delivery to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Now here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
High and away, not close. 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And now in the box, Francisco Mejia. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
ダメだ、眠い。おやすみなさい。
He swings and misses, throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Chopped weakly to the left. And another foul ball. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Skied down the left field line. Upton is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting it, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now it'll be Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate is Taylor Walls. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Taylor Walls goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch of the AB on its way. Randy Arozarena will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Oh, and he misses it.
Man.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Now to bat, Jared Walsh. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Juan Lagares started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. At the plate now is Jose Rojas. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Chopped toward the second baseman. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the end. So here is Ji-Man Choi, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Brandon Lau. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The right fielder, number 13.
He's set. Here it comes. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead it 4-0.
Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero.
And stepping in, Max Stassi, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. His career batting line against Hill, just a 1 for 9. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9. The second baseman.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Fletcher.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Lau ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down. And start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Joey Wendell. First delivery to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in is Francisco Mejia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit in the air down the left field line. And no one will get this one. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop.
Taylor Walls is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1. Justin Upton the next to hit. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Phil Gosselin. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Margot's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Now here's the first offering.
Well, he's still out there to start the
Now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So he punches him out, looking at the fastball. Randy Arozarena is retired to kick off the inning. Austin Meadows is at the plate as he looks at ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Upton's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on the way. Line to the right side. Margot is there, one away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. And now for the Angels, Jose Rojas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now to the plate, here is Brandon Lau. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-1 the count now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Pulled toward right center field. Fletcher onto the grass, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So now stepping in is Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point. A ball and no strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. A strike, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Strand just the one, but they're in front 4-0.
And leading up for
first
the Angels,
pitch on its way.
the catcher,
Max Stassi is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Jose Iglesias stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Margot on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So now to the plate, David Fletcher flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the first pitch.
Fletcher.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And it's fouled away. Stassi, base runner at first with 1 out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Justin Upton now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Gilman.
Junior Guerra is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play. Into the box, Taylor Walsh, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Guerra A 36-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now a move over to first. Runners back. Chop to third. Tough to get to. Throw on to first. In time. One away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Randy Arozarena. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
That's ball 2. We're going to count 2-2.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ji-Man Choi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Phil Gosselin, flew out last time up.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the AB now.
Gosselin.
Hit hard back up the middle, reined in, and that's the first out. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Ready now is Jared Walsh. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Now to the plate, Brendan Lau. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner.
The right fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Manuel Margot is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
He's got it. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Joey Wendell digs in now. Now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Fastball just inside.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective? I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there. Runner around second now, headed for third. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Mejia on third with 2 out. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out. So he was forced. Here's Juan Lagares. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to. Pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. High in the air down the right field line. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking to send him packing again. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Margot's going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, to the wall, and it's gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Max Stassi is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. A pause and the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today he's gone on strikes.
The batter, number 4.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Into the box now, Justin Upton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Next, here is Phil Gosselin, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, and I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Iglesias, the runner at 3rd. Fletcher on 2nd. Upton is over at 1st with 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at 3rd, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. Peter Fairbanks was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Popped him up. Mejia waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jared Walsh. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
0-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will. New inning set to get under.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the shortstop.
Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Strickland.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is skied into short left center. Upton's under it. 1 away. Stepping in next, Randy Arozarena delivered an RBI single last time up, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Austin Meadows is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Rendon calls for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Diego Castillo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next to hit, Jose Rojas. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Margot is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 4.
Next up, Jose Iglesias. His prior history versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one. 6-3, the final score today. The Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rich Hill gets the W on the mound. Heidi Watt.